Hello, awesome Cancers, and welcome to your March astrological reading for 2020. I like to start um, the month a little bit before the month. In this one is February, just to kind of give each sign an idea of the astrological climate before and following into the current month, which is March here. So yeah, I'm going to start on February 23rd, where we had a new moon in Pisces. This was happening for you in your ninth house. And the ninth house is your house of exploration and expanded horizons. It's the house of higher education, philosophy, publishing, religion, travel, sometimes legal proceedings, but for the most part, it's a house of exploration. It's like your higher mind and philosophies and education. So having it in with a new moon in Pisces, it's looking like you guys are psychologically in a very healthy place. The new moon represents like new beginnings, and it's a very inner house, like your inner emotions, your inner world. And being that it's in Pisces, it's even more dreamy. And the fact that it's in your ninth house, you could be brainstorming on a new, venture you want to go on, whether you want to start a new class, you want to start a new program, you're thinking of launching something online, a business, or thinking of traveling somewhere that it's been on your mind for a little while. So that's what that's kind of representing, those ideas. And moving on to March 4th, we have Mercury retrograde entering Aquarius, and that's in your 8th house. The 8th house has to do with intimacy, other people's money, shared resources. It's also this house of circulation. It could be circulating money, helping out, like helping friends. It's not just sharing money, but it's like sharing your time with friends. It also has to do with letting go of things, and being that it's Mercury retrograde in that house with Aquarius, you're rethinking about your like if you loaned anyone some money, or if someone loaned you money, you're kind of like, you're reviewing that, you're thinking about it. And it can be like you're thinking of like how to innovate that area of your life, like how to do it better next time, how to be more friendly about it could be as well. That's the kind of idea that I get when I see that. Moving on to on the same day, March 4th, we have Venus entering Taurus, and Venus it's the planet of love. It's the planet of beauty. It's the planet of value and things that we possess, and it's in Taurus, it's very much at home in Taurus. And it's at 0 degrees in your 11th house. And your 11th house is having to do with your friends, groups, goals, aspirations. This is a very good house to have this in. It's your house of aspirations as well, and group contributions. So I see you having a great time with friends, energy flowing really well. You could be I don't know, making a party, inviting friends to a party, and wanting that party to be very beautiful, very, very aesthetically pleasing. Also, it could be a very harmonious party with very good vibes. This is a very good aspect to have in your month. March 9th, we have a full moon in Virgo, and that's at 37, looks like 37 degrees. But yeah, you have a full moon in Virgo, and it's in your third house. Your third house is your house of, like, it's your thinking house. It also deals with communication, your siblings, mental activity, learning, and the fact that you have it here it's culminating because it's in a full moon. Full moons are things are coming to a head. There's a lot of energy there, and it's happening in Virgo. So during this time, your mind can be really active. I mean, you could be writing a lot. You could be getting a lot done. And seeing that Mercury is also going direct on that day, which I'll talk about in a second, it's like the floodgates, man. It's like your mental activities at an all-time high. You're just going, going, going. You could be catching up with siblings, with fast communication here. Yeah, and the fact that it's in Virgo, it's very good for tact, because Virgos, and they think before they speak. They're very analytical. They're very in a good way, and this is very good for communication. I see communication flowing very well here, and then Mercury going direct, which is the planet of communications. It's going very well, and that Mercury is going direct in Aquarius, in your 8th house, and that's really good for loans, other people's money. It's also a house of regeneration, and intimacy as well. So I think everything is like green lit there. You're getting the green light to move forward with all these things. If you're planning on maybe a business with friends or sharing resources, that's looking good. Now March 16th, Mercury is moving signs. It's still direct. It's going to be direct for months now. So it's direct in Pisces, at 0 degrees Pisces, which is in your 9th house, which is continuing this dialogue of upward movement. But this time it's in higher education, philosophy, publishing, travel, and being that it's direct, it's moving you forward in these things. So if you were thinking of starting a new class, a new course, you're going forward with that. If you're thinking of travel plans, you might be executing those travel plans and actually going somewhere with them. If you were thinking of publishing or moving on with something online, you're moving forward with that as well. So that's all very good. On March 19th, just a few days later, the planet Uranus is sextiling your true node, and this is very good. I mean, the true node it represents, your destiny in the world, your goals, your aspirations, and having Uranus there in positive aspect, which is sextile, it's showing that you're going to have possibly like aha moments or new innovative ideas on how to reach goals that you've had for many years. It's bringing a lot of electricity into your destiny in the world. So this is very good, and this is happening on the spring equinox. This looks like this is the beginning of spring, so that's awesome, because you're getting longer days. You're able to be more productive. This is really good for you. So yeah, Uranus sextiling the true node, which is your destiny in the world, is um, dealing with 11th house and first house matters. They're having a dialogue here, a positive chat, so to speak. And they're saying with your 11th house that, you know, your friends, your groups, you might be dealing with like friends and groups um, in order to help you, to launch you towards your destiny in the world, towards your goals. So this is amazing. You're getting, looks like you're going to get help from, maybe even unexpected help from friends to reach your goals this month. So moving on, the same day, you're getting more action and more passion into your, looks like your 10th house, which again deals with your career, your status, reputation, taking power. And the fact that it's the sun entering energetic Aries, you're getting a lot of great energy to reach all these goals. Aries is a fire sign and you're a water sign. It's still very good. If the sun was maybe in a water sign, it'd be even better, or an earth sign. But either way, you're getting a lot of really great support here for reaching the goals into spring, you know. So March 21st, we have an occurrence that hasn't happened for about 29 and a half years. We're having Saturn entering Aquarius at 0 degrees in your 8th house. Now, Saturn has been in Capricorn for the past 2.5 or so years. And Capricorn is a little bit more, Saturn in Capricorn is a little bit more like hard lessons. It gets you places, but it's a little bit more harsh. Aquarius is a little bit lighter energy. It's very communicative. It's fast moving, so you can get a lot of movement coming into your life in this 8th house. 8th house has to do with, again, other people's money, loans, assets, shared finances, intimacy, your partner's resources, and having Saturn Aquarius here is really good because, again, Aquarius loves to, you know, unite like plenty of people. It kind of takes you out into the world, and this could be very good if you're in business and you're using other people's money. It's very good. So moving on here to March 23rd, we have Jupiter, the planet of optimism, luck, expansion, quintiling Chiron in Aries. And the fact that quintile, it's a positive aspect. So Chiron here is, it's an asteroid, but it represents, it's called the wounded healer. It represents traumas that you've had in your life. But having Jupiter here, you're getting an optimistic spin here. You're getting a light bulb moment. You're getting a friend who gives you words of encouragement, and it changes something inside, and it fixes that trauma. Especially with Aries there, it's giving it like more, it's propelling it a little bit more. And it looks here that it's affecting your 7th and 10th house positively. So your 7th house, again, it's your, it could be marriage, partnerships with friends, your awareness of others, and also the 10th house, which is your career and how you take power. So I see here this dialogue that is talking about, you know, healing from within and having a better relationship with in marriage, with your partner, with your boyfriend, girlfriend, because of it. And it also positively affecting your career. So all really good stuff. Getting closer to the end of March, March 24th, you have a new moon in Aries, which is really good, and it's in your house of career as well, the 10th house. Your vocational purpose, taking power. It's all getting a little bit of a extra passion, extra movement with the new moon there, and you might be starting something new. It's a good time to start something new regarding career. Maybe you already have a career, but you're wanting to take on a new responsibility or something. It's really good for that as well. March 27th, you have Venus in Taurus trining Jupiter in Capricorn. There's a lot of earth energy here, so it's really good for you. It's a happy aspect on that day, and it can help you grow whatever you focus on. So it's a little bit like the Midas touch, I say, because I don't want to suppose anything, but it seems like a good day to buy a scratch or a lottery ticket. But even more than that, it's a good day to, if you have something that you want to start as a seed, it will germinate really well if you focus on it. So March 30th, to finish off, we have Mars entering Aquarius at 0 degrees in your 8th house. And your 8th house, again, is your shared resources, loans, merging, intimacy, inheritances. And Mars being in Aquarius, Mars is a planet of action, of let's get it done. It wants to move. It wants to move forward quickly. And being that it's in Aquarius also, it's very social. It's very action oriented in the way of seeking nuance. So being that it's in your 8th house, you're seeking, that's also regeneration. So you might be wanting to take action and go to a spa or get a massage or something. It could even be that, or meeting a friend or a few friends and talking about some business. So yeah, March looks really great for you. It looks like a very positive beginning to spring. So with that concludes my March astrological chat for you guys. Thank you so much, Cancer, for meeting me here, and feel free to subscribe, comment, and have a great March, and take care. See you in April.